Hey everyone, how's it going? Dr. Ironbat Prime 2.0 back again with this new prop video of mine. And this is one on how I customized this, Daredevil helmet, Bullseye style. Now, this is just a for fun side project that I want to do, and the idea just came to me and thought I'd just share with you, like, how I convert this plain helmet into looking like this. But Daredevil is still like one of my favorite superheroes. He's one of my favorite characters in Marvel, and cosplaying as him has always been like a passion thing for me. So I thought, just for fun, why not give his archenemy Bullseye some attention? So, as well, so just as a for fun side note, this is a helmet that came from a website called Xcozer, and this is also, a helmet that, it's based off of what Daredevil wore in season 2. Not what he wore in season 3, but translation on what this helmet looked like. So here's what the helmet looked like when I first got it. It was pretty much just very plain Jane-ish. That's just my way of saying it. But I knew I could convert this thing into something a lot more creative and better. And again, I mean, it came from a website called Xcozer, and if you guys want to check out their website, link is down below. I mean, Xcozer, I've had a couple of their helmets in the past, and they got a ton of Star Wars stuff, a bunch of props, helmets, and just a ton of other cosplay things. So check out their website after this video of mine. But yeah, as you saw, this was pretty much just plain like, and just all a one color kind of thing, like a very like plain red. But yeah, that's what the helmet looked like at first. And then, as for what inspired me to make this helmet look like this, if you've seen Daredevil season 3, y'all would know that Bullseye was framing Daredevil, just wearing his costume. But the idea just came to me when I was watching the show and saw some fan art here and there that just sparked the idea. So I thought, just for fun, why not convert this into looking somewhat like it is in the show? Well, something that would fit in with the show, of course, because, again, it's Bullseye, not Daredevil. And, one of the things I did first was, of course, I did sand it down. Even though this helmet is pretty much it's a very hard plastic, it's not 3D printed, I just want to sand it down a bit just so, just to kind of sort of make sure that the paint would stick better. And, as for the paints, this is pretty much what I used. So one of the things I did first was lay down a black primer, and then that was when I taped it up. So yeah, like I always do, you always want to prime these things, so I gave it a black primer, and I did it twice just to let it soak in a bit. But also, there are some elements of the helmets where it is black, like right here on this area, and same goes for the forehead. Again, this is what the helmet that Daredevil got like at the end of season 1, and what he wore for like a quarter of season 2. But hey, it's my helmet, I can do whatever I want to it. So yeah, I just taped it up here and there just to leave the black on there. And then that was when I went in with, some red, Ultra Coat Paint Plus Primer. And this is the kind of red I used, and just coated it twice. And that was when I peeled the tape off. And here's what it looked like when I, took all the tape off on, to leave the black on there. Just so that way I would let the paint just stay in there and just make sure doesn't get just so no fingerprints would stay there after coating it once. So yeah, that was when. So yeah, again, I just gave this thing 2 coats of black and 2 coats of red, just to let it stay there and make sure that no paint chips off or anything. So yeah, that's what I did after the spray painting. But then after letting it dry for for a full night, I went in with some black kiwi shoe polish just to dirty it up a bit. And here's what it looked like when I gave it a black wash. Just wanted to give it a dirty look and give it a darker red vibe, just like it is in the show, and just to give it that kind of element. And then after that, that was when I wanted to do some work on the logo, of course. But this isn't what I went for at first. Like when I was first working on this, and I was using like some white acrylics, well, Platifex paint. It just didn't look like the logo that Bullseye had. It just looked more like the Target logo. So I just painted in some more white to cover that part up. And then that was when I went with some black Platifex paint to, well, make it look a lot more like the Bullseye logo that we're all familiar with in the comics, and like he has in, well, just on his casual costume in the comics. Just to show you what it looks like up close, I just wanted to, in a way, resemble and look like, well, Bullseye just painted it on there just to, in a way, resemble his logo, and plus it is kind of sort of a Bullseye thing that he would do. So yeah, that's what I did for the logo. So one of the things I did after that, I just coated the whole thing with some, well, color clear, well, gloss crystal clear coat. So just to make sure that it just to make sure it stays this way, and just to make sure that, well, paint comes off. And you always want to coat these things just to make sure that so the paint doesn't fall off or anything. But that's what I did for the helmet after clear coating it. But after I did that, of course, I wanted those red eyes. So I pretty much ordered, well, I pretty much had some of this stuff lying around for like a past year, but this is like red see-through vinyl that I got on Amazon. I got like a pack of, I think I got like a 10-pack of these things. I actually used this on my Daredevil helmets that I did a year ago. It was my yellow one for, well, from the She-Hulk series. But yeah, this is pretty much what I used. It was just a matter of cutting it up and then gluing it on the inside of, well, of the helmet. And I also used some black electrical tape. It might be hard to see, I know, but yeah, it's there's some black electrical tape, and I just used like some Loctite glue, and yeah, just to make sure it stays in its place. But yeah, that's what I did. And again, so yeah, that's pretty much the whole process. And I'll admit, this is a process that took me like, I want to say like nearly an hour. It might not look like it takes that long, but it did. But yeah, that's what I did for that part. And well, just to show you what it looks like up close, and just to show you the full end results, and what, well, and even me wearing it, here's the footage. So yeah, that's what I did for this helmet. I just want to get creative. I want to do something and get fun. And again, this is just a for fun side project, and I really like how it turned out. But yeah, and that's just how I did this project. And hey, if you guys want to get like your hands on Daredevil mask and, well, just do this kind of thing, definitely go for it. Get creative. I love seeing the people with like their kinds of Daredevil helmets to do these kinds of things, so definitely go for it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all really like this video, and like I said before, Xcozers is where I got this helmet from, and a link is down below if you want to check out their website and see if you want to get your hands on any of their cosplay things. But also, just to continue on wrapping it up, don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Hit the bell so that way you're notified for my next video. Also, don't forget to comment below. I'm always reading comments, and hit the thumbs up so I know you like this video or even love it. And also, don't forget to follow me on all my social media stuff, which is just right here. I just might follow you guys right back, but till my next video, this is, well, Bullseye, signing out, and, well, catch you guys on the flip side.